following 3 Good Minutes paid commercial program does not reflect the opinions and views of Nexstar Media Incorporated, this station, or its employees and affiliates.
Hi there, I'm Amy Swaropoulos, and today we're taking 3 good minutes to talk with Jennifer Odell, a nurse practitioner from 901 Vascular, about a sensitive issue for many women, heavy uterine bleeding and uterine fibroids. I've suffered from this. We were just having this conversation. And Jennifer, it really is something that a lot of women don't even want to talk about. But let's go back to the basics. What is a uterine fibroid and what are the symptoms many women notice?
You're right. It has become sort of taboo, but we're going to break that silence and talk about what a uterine fibroid is and how we can help. So a uterine fibroid is just a growth or a tumor that often grows on the uterus. It can grow in the uterus, in the lining, in the muscle. It is often benign, not cancerous, but it causes problems. As it enlarges, your uterus enlarges, and so it causes problems like excessive bleeding. It can cause bleeding in between your cycles that is so heavy that it's saturating through your clothes. It can cause excessive cramping and pelvic pain, constipation, low back pain, bloating. Even urinary frequency can be associated with a uterine fibroid.
And it's so interesting because the symptoms, I mean, I know, I've had them, they can be debilitating. So how can women get relief without having the surgery if they don't want to do that?
Yeah, and so many women come to our office seeking a second opinion because they either do not want to have a myomectomy or a hysterectomy, which are operations. We offer a procedure called a uterine artery embolization, which is a same-day procedure, and it is through a single needle stick. We enter in through an artery, and we can stop the blood vessels that are feeding those fibroids. So it stops the bleeding instantly. So that heaviness of that cycle is finished the minute you come off the table. And then the fibroids shrink over the course of about 3 to 6 months post-procedure. So in a way, it enables a woman who still wants to have a child that opportunity to still be childbearing. And also even just a woman who doesn't want to have a surgery to fix the problem.
So what should a woman do if she's experiencing this?
No longer suffering in silence. As women, we often suffer in silence.
Yes.
We think we can't talk about this. Tell your providers if you're bleeding excessively, if you're cramping heavily, if you're having low back pain and bloating or urinary frequency or constipation, and you've been diagnosed with fibroids or heavy uterine bleeding, ask for a referral to 901 Vascular or a vascular specialist to talk about a uterine artery embolization. The providers that I work with at 901 Vascular, Dr. Jorge Salazar and Dr. Salil Joshi, have done this for over 20 years, this exact procedure, and they have trained many of the providers in the Mid-South how to do this procedure. So this is not our first rodeo by any means. We're happy to help women break that silence and regain their life back, get control of not being afraid to wear white, go out when it's not that time, when it is that time of the month. Go out, live your life.
Go swimming. How about that? Thank you so much, Jennifer, for being with us and shedding more light on this. For more information, you can go to 901 Vascular. They can help, and you can visit their website, 901-vascular.com.